What's going on, everybody? Back with another video. We have our conference finals all set to go. Out east, we got Boston versus Miami, and out west, we got Dallas versus the Warriors. And I'm really excited to see what happens because both my finals picks have been eliminated. So I'm going to quickly review who I had, see how many I got right. I didn't get that many in in the semifinals, but is what it is. You can't be right every time. Most people, at least me. Anyway, so I had 7 out of 8 on the first round. Then the only one I got wrong was Boston versus Brooklyn. I would have bet anyone any amount of money that Brooklyn wouldn't have got swept, but KD didn't show up. And Kyrie didn't show up for about 3 games. He showed up the first game. After that, really no show. Anyway, back into it. Golden State versus Denver. I predicted that pretty well. 4-1. I figured Jokic had to have an unbelievable game. Then Phoenix versus the Pelicans. I didn't anticipate that being that close. I honestly thought that Phoenix would basically gentleman sweep them. Then Dallas versus Utah. I predicted that one pretty perfectly. And then Memphis versus Minnesota. I predicted that pretty well. And then on the eastern side of things, we had Miami versus Atlanta, which Trae Young got one game off them, which I thought would happen. Philadelphia versus Toronto, I didn't think it'd be much of a contest, which it wasn't. Milwaukee versus Chicago, didn't think it'd be much of a contest. And Boston versus Brooklyn, it wasn't a contest, but not in the way I anticipated. Sticking with the East, Miami versus Philadelphia, I did not see that coming. I honestly thought that Philadelphia would win that series in 7, and it just didn't happen. Miami's a very incredible defensive team. James Harden wasn't able to do Harden things as we usually seen him in the regular season, at least. I didn't see that type of meltdown coming. Anyway, Milwaukee versus Brooklyn, got that completely wrong, so I picked Milwaukee over the Celtics. I didn't make a video about that, but that's who I had. I had Milwaukee over Boston, and Boston ended up getting them. Giannis did all he could, in my opinion, but he wasn't enough, especially without Chris Middleton. And out west, we had, we had the Warriors versus Memphis, which it was kind of close there at the beginning, but after that, it really wasn't that close. Based off the games I watched games 1, 2, 5, and 6, and none of those were that close. Dylan Brooks got suspended for effectively 2 games, which I had the video about that on just after Mother's Day, sorry. And I didn't think he should have gotten suspended another full game, but that's what the league decided. So anyway, Phoenix and Dallas, I did not see any of that coming. I picked Phoenix to win it all. So is what it is. Phoenix did really well in the 3 games at home. Dallas did really well in their 3 games at home, and then Luka just took it over Game 7. So anyway, Western Conference Finals. It's pretty much 2 of the best offensive teams in the entire league. Both have tremendous three-point shooting. Clay and Steph on one end. Then you got Luka, who isn't a great three-point shooter, but he's effective. Reggie Bullock, or Bullock as he likes to be called now, apparently. You got Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, who can bomb. So out west, I got to go with the proven commodities. I'm going to roll with Golden State in 6 on that one. Golden State in 6. You can go back and watch my other video. Let me know if you have trouble with it. You can put it down in the comments. If you can't find it, I will make sure it becomes available if you want to go through each of my picks for the entire tournament. So anyway, let me know. But I'm gonna take Golden State in 6 just because they have that championship DNA. They went to 5 finals, and they haven't been out of the finals while they had Steph and Clay since 2015. So They won in 2015, lost in 2016 on the 3-1 comeback. Then the 2 after that, they had KD, who won Finals MVP, obviously. Then 2020, Steph and Clay were hurt. So 2020, Steph and Clay were hurt. 2021, Clay was hurt, and Steph was kind of a shell of himself. And then this is a new one, and we'll see if they make it. But then out east, this is a really tough one for me. 2 really good defensive teams. I don't think either team will average over 100 points because they're both extremely good defensively. Notice I said average, not score. I don't think either one will average more than 100 points. So you can take that to your bank if you'd like, whatever. But I think I'm going to roll with Miami. They've shown me a little bit more than Boston has. Boston has kind of been in and out, if you ask me, based off the games that I watched. They kind of get in and out of rhythm. So, and Miami hasn't lost at home all postseason. So, yeah, I'm going to roll with Miami in 7 on that one. Miami in 7, because I think it's going to be a defensive battle. So I've got the Warriors versus the Heat in the finals. And just for fun, I'm going to say I'm going to pick the Warriors to win it all in 6. I think that they got a really good shot. So anyway, appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm going to come out with another video once the finals start, and I'm going to try to for sure be more consistent with these. I apologize, I've been dealing with some stuff. But anyway, yeah, Warriors in 6 in the finals. So anyway, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.